Welcome to RPA learning session. In this session, we are going to learn where all we can deploy the RPA robotic process automation bots. So let's get it started. In this session, you are going to learn where RPA is applicable, what are the industry-wise use cases, and what could be other emerging use cases for RPA bot. So let's understand. I know you know about what is RPA from the previous session, but again I want to remind you that wherever you see the data entry straight through processing or visual integration between the different systems, so essentially mean that the multiple systems are involved into the business transaction reporting and the rule-based decision making, it's a very good candidate for the RPA bot to train, configure and deploy and delegate to RPA bot from the human. These are the eligible use cases. So let's understand from the industry wise where all we can apply and what are the different areas. So number one is insurance. Insurance and the banking sector is the area that is heavily impacted, and these are the sectors where they are the early adopters. So client profile update, policy administration and servicing, claim processing, underwriting processing. Let's go to healthcare, patient scheduling, eligibility check, revenue cycle management, human resource, employee onboarding, recruitment, benefits, payroll processing, compliance reporting, financial services, account payable, account receivable, exceptional processing, state reconciliation, credit card application, dispute resolution. In supply chain management, we have RFX, inventory, procurement, work order, freight management, return processing. In IT, we have IT help desk, L1, L2, L3 support, batch monitoring, troubleshooting, issues fixing, log monitoring, SLA reporting. In consumer goods, we have P2P, O2C, R2P, inventory, goods return, customer support. In banking, we have KYC, loan processing, account opening, mortgage processing, fraud detection, compliance, and reporting. And the list will go on and on. Only thing we need to identify the bottom line is where we can apply, and wherever you see those symptoms, those are the very good candidate for RPA to deploy. But apart from what we talked about, the three ground rule, that repetitive, rule-based and highly business transactional activity and the human intervention, apart from this, they are the three emerging use cases that can be explored in order to give a business benefit. Number one is data migration. Wherever you see one time activity, the data migration activity is happening, any kind of data migration, probably we can explore the RPA tool in order to write the scripts and migrate the data. Number two, wherever you see the chances of API integration, probably we can look as an alternate integration source where we can, rather than having integration, we can deploy the RPA bot as a virtual bot in order to transact the data between two different systems. Last but not the least, the compliance, auditing and the security. This is one area where a lot of organizations are facing problem, so we can deploy RPA bot into compliance, auditing and security. So what is the bottom line here? We understood that the RPA has the capability into almost all the horizontal as well as vertical business area, and wherever we see these three symptoms, definitely we can look forward, but we need to think from a different lens. Wherever we see or wherever we are trying to scale our business operation with human workforce, probably we need to look from a different angle and from a fresh perspective of creating a complete workforce, having a good collaboration between human workforce and digital workforce that will really help the human workforce to think strategically and help the customer to solve their true problem. So this is all from where RPA is applicable. Don't forget to complete your exercise. Thank you.